In today's video, we are reviewing the Halotop Mix-Ins ice cream. This is a new version of the Halotop lower calorie ice cream. I'm gonna be rating the taste, the macros, and give you just my feedback and thoughts on the ingredients and stuff like that. So if you find the video helpful, consider subscribing to my channel because I make new videos just like this every week. And anytime I do a review of a product, I make sure that I'm not leaving an affiliate link down below for you to buy the product. I don't want you to think that my opinions are biased in any way. They didn't send me money or free products or anything to do this review, but let's get into it. So these are all the flavors of the new mix-in versions. There's a number of different flavors. I've tried about half of them, and these are slightly higher calorie than the normal Halotop ice cream, which is usually the normal pints are between 270 and 300 calories. One of these pints is about 490 calories. So it's still much lower calorie than regular ice cream, but it's just a little bit more than the normal traditional Halotop. So I'm gonna be honest about this, guys. I've liked every single flavor I've tried. This is my favorite one, which is the strawberry cheesecake one. This one's at least an 8 out of 10, maybe an 8.5 out of 10. And I'm an ice cream connoisseur. Ice cream is my favorite thing. With the normal old-fashioned Halotop ice cream pints, to me, it was very hit or miss. There were some that I enjoyed perfectly fine and others that I tried and didn't like and I didn't buy them again. These, I can't express enough how good tasting these are, at least in my opinion. Even the other mix-in flavors I tried were in the 7 to 8 out of 10 range as well in regards to taste. Now let's have a look at the macros. Like I said, it's 490 calories for the entire pint. They consider a pint about 3 servings. And there's 5 grams of fat per serving. There's 30 grams of carbs per serving and 5 grams of protein per serving. There's also about 16 grams of sugar in a serving and 5 grams of sugar alcohol. And there's actually 5 grams of fiber in a serving as well. So this isn't like a high protein product. It's simply a lower calorie ice cream alternative. And it's lower calorie because there's significantly less fat and a good amount less carbs than normal ice cream. And just for context, a normal pint of like Ben & Jerry's ice cream or normal ice cream is usually in the range of 1,000 calories up to 1,200 calories. So we're talking about a significant difference in calories. This is at least half the calories, maybe more than a normal pint of ice cream. So in my opinion, as a trainer and as a coach, someone who works with people mainly who want to lose weight and get in better shape, I think these are an excellent option for those of you who, like me, have a sweet tooth and particularly really like ice cream. If you're in a fat loss phase, so you're trying to lose weight, but you're also trying to have a flexible dieting approach where you're not eliminating anything completely and to make it more sustainable, a lower calorie ice cream like this, in my opinion, can be a really great option. I'm not telling you to eat this every single day. I'm not telling you to eat it at all, but for me, it really helps with that ice cream or sweet craving to have a serving or a serving and a half of this, throughout the week, once or twice in the week. Now, what you'll find in 2025 is that there's people out there on the internet that are going through the grocery stores and picking up every single food, every single product out there and basically demonizing 1 or 2 of the ingredients that are in that product. You'll see the same with this or with any lower calorie food. They'll say the sweetener isn't healthy for you. In this case, they use stevia, and they'll point out to this ingredient and that ingredient. And if that's you, if you're a stickler for the ingredients and you want to eat only the healthiest possible ingredients and really look through every single thing, that's totally fine. I'm not saying that's bad at all. Of course, try to be as healthy as possible. The thing is though, is that over 70% of Americans where I live in New York, 70% of them are overweight and they're fat. So learning how to control your calories and eat in an appropriate calorie range to lose weight and get in a healthy weight range is going to do more for your health than pretty much anything else. Because if someone's overweight and they lose 20 or 30 or 40 pounds or even more than that because they were better able to control their calories, literally every single health marker of that person will improve if they're 20 pounds lighter or 30 pounds or 40 pounds lighter, and if they're in a healthier weight range. Heart disease kills like 1 in 3 Americans right now. And the thing that most predictably leads to higher risk of heart disease is being overweight. So if you can avoid being overweight, you're probably going to be healthier than 70 or 80% of Americans out there. So my point in saying this is get to a healthy weight range, and if products and foods like this help to control calories and lose weight more effectively, then go for it. And if you want to be a real stickler for ingredients and only eat particular things, then that's okay too. But if you love ice cream like me, if you're looking for a lower calorie alternative, definitely give this a look. Like I said, the strawberry cheesecake is my absolute favorite flavor so far. The little bits of mix-ins in there, total game changer in my opinion. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, maybe check out my next video, which I'll leave right up here for you, and I'll catch you over there.